Hey, good to see you. You read the paper lately? You know, there's a couple of really interesting articles in here from the weekend. One of them is how to improve your lockdown life with junk food shame-free. And here's another one. Seattle chefs share their favorite junk foods. That's funny. I've never read an article like this in a mainstream paper before. It's like, why? Why are we talking about this? You know what I think? I think it's that there's an acknowledgement that there's a new normal and we're all trying to figure out how to make it work. It's really stressful, and junk food or comfort food or food that's not normally on the list is maybe getting on the list more right now. And hey, maybe that's all right. Maybe there's a really good reason for it and we don't need to feel ashamed of ourselves. What if that was true? You know? What if there's some new normal that's actually really acknowledging who we are as human beings and as eaters, and that it's not all health food all the time or diet food or whatever you want to call it. So maybe there's some wisdom in this paper. So if that's true, and you know, I've been talking about chocolate chips all along, I want to show you my chocolate chip bag. This is what it looks like at our house. It's like this in our cupboard in the kitchen. It's always left open. It's really easy to stick your hand in, grab a handful, and super easy to like throw them in while you're going off to go watch a movie or do some gaming with some buddies, or there's some obnoxious work that's been hard to get your head around and you just got to go do it, or maybe you had a really disagreeable conversation with somebody and you're feeling really unsettled, or you read the paper, for Pete's sake. So easy just to throw these in really fast, and before you know it, you've eaten them, and yeah, you've changed your body chemically, right? You've put some sugar and caffeine and all the other goodies in there, so that part's going to stay with you. But the pleasure, did you even really notice? How long did that last? A few seconds, maybe? You can easily fit a handful of chocolate chips in no time. So what if we could figure out a way to really acknowledge that, yeah, I need some comfort food, some junk food, something kind of a treat right now. I'm struggling with something, or whatever the feeling is. I'm having a lot of feelings. So what if, instead of just shoving them in, we got ourselves a beautiful bowl, we put them in there. And what if we put on some beautiful music, and hey, how about some candlelight? And pour yourself a beverage of choice, whatever it is. And wow. What about dressing for dinner? That's an option too, right? Is there a spot in your house that you really like to eat in? It might not be the kitchen table, right? It could be a dining room if you have one, or a table in a little nook. You know, could you make a setup like this with your candles? And this is a beautiful old tablecloth I've got here, and I'm really able to focus, right? So what if you just let yourself slow down? Shame-free chocolate chips, cookies, potato chips, whatever it is. You let yourself breathe. You let yourself feel your seat in the chair. And one by one, you enjoy these delicious morsels, whatever they are. You slow down, You let yourself let down. You have a drink of whatever you like. And you let yourself really enjoy it and claim it and say, yes, I'm in the mood for chocolate chips and I'm gonna have them. So that's my message for today. Junk food, comfort food, it's the new normal. So figure out a way to bring this into part of your new normal if you want. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. And I'll see you on the flip side.